Morning. So I just left my house to go on a trip today, and I saw a man walking down the road. He looked like he was looking for a dog. Drive a little bit further, about half a kilometre, find this dog. He's obviously been chasing kangaroos, I think, because there's a load in the field over there. So I'm just taking him. There's your daddy. I just found his daddy. Someone's been chasing kangaroos, I think.
Thank you.
So let's get going on this trip, and good morning to you. It's Saturday the 16th of March, 2 weeks into autumn here in New South Wales. So today I'm out. I really didn't feel like coming out. It's 8:15. I actually planned to be where I'm going, which is a 3-hour drive. I planned to be there at 9 o'clock, so that's not going to happen, is it? Never mind. Anyway, I'm off to Mount Buller, which is sort of in the middle of Victoria. They do some great mountain biking there, and also in the winter skiing and snowboarding. But today I want to ride a trail I rode 10 years ago now on my first visit to Australia, when I first visited my daughter in 2014, and we did the Delatite River Trail, and that's what I want to ride today. I've got the car fully loaded up, so I plan to sleep overnight. I don't know where. I'm in Mount Buller village. This wasn't the idea at all. I thought I'll park at the bottom, get an uplift to the top, and then ride back to the car. But I didn't book it because I wasn't sure. And then I had no phone signal to be able to book it when I got to the bottom of the hill. So I had to drive halfway up the mountain to get a signal. Then I booked it. And then I realised I hadn't brought any tea or coffee with me. What an idiot. Nincompoop. So I thought I might as well drive to the top, find the supermarket, I hope it's open, and go and buy some tea and coffee. Okay, so tea and coffee mission accomplished. Now I've got to drive back down the hill and get ready, get Desmond out. So today I've brought Stumpy, but I plan to ride Desmond. I'm tempted to ride Stumpy, but I really want to retire him before I break the frame. Up the mountain is that way, down the mountain that way, and just across the road, just here, is a place called the Marimba store. And I stopped there to regroup, had a cup of tea and a little pie. In this store, it's like a cafe come store with some sort of fancy delicatessen type produce. Probably I could have gone in there and got some tea and coffee and wouldn't have had to drive up the mountain, which would have been ideal. And I've got an hour to get my bike out and get ready for the uplift to take me up the mountain. So let's have a rest and then get on with it. Okay, so it's just gone 1 o'clock, so I've got ready in time. Desmond's ready. Desmond's tyres are the only bike I've got that hasn't got tubeless, because he come like this and I couldn't afford to change them, and still I can't afford to change them. I've got too many expenses, so I'm just hoping I don't get a flat because I haven't got a puncture repair kit with me. So I'll have to push if he gets a flat.
$95 and you said you still want a whole new rim.
Yeah. I mean, the rear rims, is a tough e-bike, but still managed to dent it. Jump in.
There's only 2 of us on this shuttle.
Nice clouds though.
There isn't there?
I don't think we get anything more than a few spits though. Okay.
No, too weedy.
You can with these, right? Like you can just hold both hands here,
Of
like
course,
that.
because it doesn't flip, does it?
Right. And just sort of.
Yeah, because it's got the bump stops on the steering. I don't find my way here, but a lady told me it's a goalpost road, and then it points to gangs down here. So let's see if we can find it. It's really dark and chilly now. Right, so it looks like this is gangs. So I need to take it easy. So the reason I come out on Desmond is because I want to retire off Stumpy before I break the frame. Oh, this is a really nice trail. But first time out trail riding since Christmas, Stromlo. I'm full of excuses, aren't I? And first time riding Desmond in nearly, at Easter, it will be 2 years. I'm not getting any other jumps in, and 2 just needs to settle. So this is gangs. Oh, I'm gonna push. So across the road, then here, left up the picnic trail. Okay, it's very hot and muggy. I'm absolutely pouring with sweat. I can't put my goggles on these slow bits. I'll be honest, I'm struggling to get to grips with Desmond. Totally different ride than Stumpy. You turn in differently. I couldn't get far enough back actually. I'd had the seat up higher. I've put the seat down. Might have to go down a bit more. Right, I've got to try and get comfortable. God, it is rocky. Loose rocks. They're not, it's not like a rock garden, they're just loose rocks. But pick your line, and there is a worn, clearer track through the middle. And it's very steep, very rocky. I'm hoping it clears up soon. I'm not riding Desmond well. I've got to keep on the brakes because I really don't trust him. Oh, just went through the bloody thorns. Oh God, I think I've got away with it. There's a lot of thorns here. So I've turned right now, the tail turns right. I missed filming the bit just before here because a guy stopped to talk to me and I got distracted. Wrong gear. Where am I going? Yuck. Swallowed a bug. My hips ache. It's a right bone shaker. I'm struggling. I made a big mistake riding Desmond. Can't get to grips with him. Never mind. Just stopped in the shade. I can't keep out of the brambles. God knows how many punctures I'm going to have. I need to do it again. It's $30 an uplift. There's one at 4 o'clock. I might be able to make that if I hurry up. I'm not sure I will though. We have an obstacle. I think I'll go over. Something going on with my chain, it keeps slipping. Oh, look at this bloody hill. I remember this hill. Here's a pusher on any bike. Whew. It probably doesn't look like a steep hill. Let's put it sideways. I'll look down the bottom. I just missed filming a really good bit. It was steep downhill. As steep as that hill was up, it was down. It was good. Didn't turn my GoPro on. Oh, you can go through the river or over the bridge. It will go over the bridge. Oh, we're back at the park. Now I just saw the uplift go, truck go by, so I might just catch him. So the trail comes out in Marimba Park. The Delatite trail drops 863 metres. It's just over 12 kilometres long. It only climbs 17 metres. It's a shared trail with hikers and horses, and you can take a shortcut from Box Corner and you'll miss out the really gnarly, rocky, steep stuff. Do I want to do it again? I don't think I do. Well, I don't know. Madge Padge is there. The guys are getting on the uplift over there. I need to have a quick wash. I haven't got my bug net sorted out yet. I bought a bit of net that covers half of this, so I've just draped it over for now, but I must get something sorted because there was a lot of wasps and mosquitoes around today. I bought this from Aldi, $10. It's like a seat that you sit on the floor, put the airbed on top. This campsite is called the Carter's Mill campsite. It's really nice. It was, like 5 minutes from the marimba store, and it's only a little bit off the road, but it's in the bush. So from Amazon I bought this cheap curtain, and it just hangs across the back. It's really not very good because it needs supporting halfway. Hi, it's only around 10 to 8 in the evening, but I've settled down for the night. So I've got all the blackouts. It's really dark in here. I've got my curtains. Now, it's a hot and sticky night. Obviously, I'm regretting not sorting out my bug nets. So what I bought was this fan from Amazon. It's got 4 speeds. It's pretty blowy. It's nice. So it's got its own battery and it's a USB-C charge. So luckily down the back here I have a cigar lighter that actually is powered up all the time. So if I want to charge it, I can. Now, as for this Aldi thing, I'm sitting up looking at my phone at the moment, so that's great. It's really good. So when I lay down, what I might do is pop it down flat. So yeah, $9.99 for this. The Aldi chair was $49.99. I've always wanted a chair, but I hate those material ones. I just don't like them. So anyway, I'm going to try and get to sleep, and I might see you later or in the morning. Nighty night. Morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's really dark in here. I think it's probably dark outside. I'll have a look in a minute. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do today. I don't know whether to go back to Mount Buller. Anyway, I slept quite well. It's quite chilly this morning and I'm busting for a wee. There's 2 other campers here, so I don't want to wake them up. Good morning to you. I'm not sure what the time is, about 7:30, 7:45. The sun hasn't actually come up over the mountain. It's got quite a high mountain to come over. Anyway, cheers to you. Got a nice coffee and some raisin toast. I know it's not very healthy, but it's easy to cook at camp. Stores easily. So it's my go-to choice now for breakfast. Anyway, I'm going to sit here, eat breakfast and then think about what I'm going to do today. I think I've decided I don't want to go up Mount Buller today. I forgot there is a road cycle race on the road today, so there's going to be lots of hold-ups. They're going from the bottom to the top of the Mount Buller mountain road. Forgot about that. So I'll keep away from Mount Buller, and I don't really feel like it. I've noticed there is a hike right from here, just over there. There's a few hikes, and one of them is about 8 kilometres and it's to a waterfall. It's called Plains Creek or Plain Creek Waterfall. So I think I'll do that hike. I might walk it or I might take Stumpy. I'll have a think on that. Okay, it's bang on 9 o'clock just about. So I'm setting off on the hike. I'm taking Stumpy with me. Hopefully it'll be okay. Let's get going. So from the campground, I'm heading over there. So I just go whizzing off down the trail and think, oh, I better just double check bikes are allowed. Turn round, went back. Bikes aren't allowed. So now I have to pack Stumpy away and hike it. What a pain in the butt. Never mind, let's get on. You won't believe this. On this well-marked trail, I've managed to get lost. I've walked several kilometres down a track I didn't need to come down, and I was right near the falls when I took the wrong turn in. What's wrong with me? There was clearly a signpost. Damn it. So I was walking down this track for ages, probably kilometres, and I think, do you know what? I think I must be going the wrong way. I can't hear the water at all. Look at the map. I'm nearly back at the campground. Gone the wrong way. There was a turning out onto this track, clearly marked. For some reason, I must have gone the opposite way. Now I've got to go all the way back. It's probably a couple more kilometres. Now there is a cut through I could do through the bush to get back on the track, but with my map reading skills, I don't think I should, do you? Damn, can't believe it. Mind you, it's been beautiful. So many birds. They must be ground nesting, these little yellow things. I don't know what they are, but they're cute. Oh my god, I just took a really big tumble. Tripped on this, just went flat on my chest. It really hurts. Everything went flying, my phone fell flat on my camera, probably ruined that. I don't know if it works, I can't be bothered to look. I'm going to put the... look, it fell smack on the lens. Damn it. Straight on my knees. They don't look too bad actually. But my chest hurts. Jesus. This beautiful hike was absolutely beautiful. Now it's turning into a nightmare. And because I'm an idiot, how could you possibly go the wrong way? It's really well signposted, as you'll see when I get to the next signpost.
This is a signpost I followed, and I followed it correctly, but it's incorrect, and I have complained to Vic Parks about it. I made the mistake of coming this far. You shouldn't actually get to this sign. There's a turning off about 30 metres from this sign. There's a sharp turning on the left with this sign pointing to the waterfall that I didn't see. I should have took it. As it turned out, by the time I did the 3-hour drive home, I could barely walk on my right leg. My knee was so very swollen. I had a bad night with it, a bad day Monday. And I had so many aches and pains all over. It's Wednesday now. I've got a few bruises. Chest is very bruised. I'm hoping I'll get better by Easter in 10 days. Fingers crossed.
As you can see, I'm at Plain Creek Falls, and it's anything but a plain creek. This is Plain Creek. It's the creek I've been following on this trail, and the confluence of Plain Creek and the Delatite River is just below the car park where I've camped. It's such a pretty hike. I would absolutely give it a thumbs up. It's an absolute gem of a trail, and it's a nice little waterfall too. I wouldn't be tempted to try and swim in it. I just checked those rocks. They are slippery as you like. You would be down there. Looks like it drops about 3 meters. Not sure you'd survive that. But absolutely worth the hike. That fall shook me up quite a bit. I didn't even have time to put my hands out. I was straight on my knees and my chest. Probably a good job. I'd have probably broken my wrists. Jesus, it was a heavy fall. I shouldn't be allowed out alone, should I? So when we walked out, we come from that way and then turned left. On the way back, we're going straight on, which makes a bit of a loop of it. Definitely Plain Creek Waterfall. It's really nice, it's very pretty, the walk's pretty and the falls are pretty. Low point, falling over, both knees hurt and my chest now hurts all the way across. The ride down the Delatite trail, well, yeah, it was okay. It was just a shame I couldn't get to grips with Desmond. Anyway, the weekend turned out absolutely great. As much as I tried to film the birds on that hike, they were playing games with me, I think. I could see them, they'd come and sit in my peripheral vision. But as soon as I got the camera out and turned to look at them, they'd go. And this was probably 50 times. There were so many beautiful birds. I just couldn't capture them at all. They must think human beings are absolute ogres. And actually a shame I couldn't capture any on camera, but it's a good job they're wearing, less likely to get shot. Shame I hiked so many extra kilometres. I know I'm an idiot, but I think in this case I was justified in being an idiot, and that's my story anyway. I've had a great weekend out in Mount Padge. I'm so glad he's turned out to be as good as I had hoped, and just fingers crossed he keeps on ticking along nicely like this. Anyway, I'm very sore. My chest is really sore. If you found anything interesting in this video, or just liked it, just enjoyed seeing the scenery, give us a thumbs up, give that like button a poke. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you thought about subscribing as well. That would be great. So until next time, I'm signing off, and it's over and out for now.